how is it like working with someone as Jurgen Klopp? I mean, as an outsider, I'm a fan. I'm an outsider. You have worked with him. You worked with him at Liverpool. You've won titles. You've been a core part of the most successful years that Liverpool have experienced, and that is obviously under Klopp in modern history. Um, from winning the Champions League to the Premier League, UEFA Cup, Super Cup, Charity Shield, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, everything. Liverpool have won everything under Klopp. There is to win, except for the Europa Cup, which I think they might win this year, but touch wood. Um, but how is it? What is your Jurgen Klopp? Why does he command so much charisma? Why does he command so much energy? Why does he represent Liverpool? What is it like working with him?
Yeah, first of all, it's fantastic to work with Jürgen, and of course he has this passion, like we see in the media. He also has humor. You know, I'm also a guy who's like to use humor in my work, but also in daily life. So I enjoy that. But it's actually a lot of the things you don't see that I maybe enjoy most with Jürgen Klopp. First of all, he's a really good listener, and I think that's really underestimated that you're listening to people because I think most people they're like when they're talking to people, they're like waiting to say what they want to say instead of listening. So first of all, Jürgen Klopp, he's a really good listener. Then he's also like in general a really good leader. What do I mean with that? I'm doing a lot of talks around the world, not only in Denmark, but also like Harvard Medical School, MIT, the whole Europe. And I talk with a lot of businesses around leadership and joy at work, innovation, and so. And one of the things we know that's really important is that first of all, you have some great relations, not only to the leader, but also between the staff, the employees. And the way Jurgen Klopp he's leading people and creating culture, you feel you are together. And if you feel you have great relations, you're not afraid of asking for help because if you're in a corporation that's controlled with fear or has a lot of fear, then you might feel that you seem weak if you're asking for help. Also, if you are in a corporation filled with fear, also afraid of helping your colleagues, because then you might give this colleague a head start, and so. But it's totally the opposite in Liverpool. You just want to do the best work together. So it's a fantastic helping culture there. And then I'll also say that Jurgen Klopp is also brave. And what do I mean with that? In the 5 years where I coached Liverpool FC, I was allowed to do precisely what I want with the players with the throw-ins. Of course, it was coordinated with the program, the load, the intensity, and of course, it was coordinated with the coaches. But Jurgen Klopp, he trusted me so much because he knew after the very first meeting in July 2018 that I could help Liverpool improve their throw-ins. And for sure, the numbers, yeah, showed I also could. But again, I think it's a really important thing to touch here around Jurgen Klopp is that you have to be brave to let your employees use their skills fully. And I think a lot of leaders make the mistake that they are controlling too much. Of course, you should be the one in the end who takes the decisions and so. But if you're micro controlling or even just controlling your employees too much, they're not using their skills efficiently. So I only have positive things to say around Jurgen Klopp. And again, it's even though it's fantastic with his passion and his humor, it's actually not the how can you say the skills by him that I love the most. It's more the listening and the leadership. Yeah. When you decide to stop in a club because you're used all your energy, you're not suddenly getting you're not suddenly getting a lot of new energy again because it's the special thing around a big club like Liverpool, also especially because it's English, is because in many other leagues in the world you have a big break in after the season, and then you can like load up your batteries, but you don't really have that mid-season break in England. And the other thing is also in a big club like Liverpool, even in the summer break, you have to be on training camp like normally like 3 weeks or something like that. And then you also have to go to sometimes promo tours to Asia or America. But I think over a period, yeah, it's really hard for the body. So so again, of course, it's Jurgen's decision, and I think it's seems like a good decision, and I can understand why it's really hard to manage a top club in football, and especially in England.
Yeah, and especially the size of Liverpool, because our previous Liverpool managers have also had health issues. I mean, going back into the 90s, you've got Graham Souness, his heart surgery, then Houllier with his heart problems, Benitez as well with some issues. Uh, I get it. It takes a toll on your. It drains you emotionally, mentally, and physically because it's Liverpool. It's a very passionate fan base. It's a very emotional fan base, and they have this unparalleled connect, this bond with Jurgen Klopp.
You know, I have fantastic relations with them, so I won't even go into who's the best coach, and so I think other people have to answer that. But of course, I hope for the club, because I've been there, that they'll find a coach who can fit to the energetic playing style that Liverpool has been known for, especially under Jurgen Klopp. So of course, I wish them the very best for that decision too.